What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roxy Strier's Bedroom Review, and today we are talking about yesterday. No, not the day that happened before today. The movie Yesterday. Was that joke as lame as I think it is? Because it's sounding like it. So Yesterday is that movie that you've been hearing about where the premise is, what if only one person remembered that the Beatles ever existed? Something happens, and it's like the Beatles were erased from history, and only one person can remember. That's the premise of the movie. You've seen it in the trailer, so that is not a spoiler. And everybody that I know who's been talking about this has been saying, what an amazing idea that is for a movie. And I have to say, the idea is incredible, and there are moments in this film that are incredible, but overall the movie falls short multiple times of being incredible, and it's hard to even pinpoint exactly why. It just kind of missed the mark time and time again. Now, it's a certainly good movie. I did like it, but when you take the team of Danny Boyle and Richard Curtis, who is behind Love Actually, one of my favorite movies ever, and you put them on this, I'm expecting massive things. And the problem was, I guess I thought it was going to be something a little different. And one of the performers, I honestly usually don't do this, but I don't even want to say who it was because I like her so much usually. Okay, I'll say it. Kate McKinnon, it felt like she was in a completely different movie than everybody else. I don't know what was happening there. Was that a directorial choice or was that her? She just was it was such a down-to-earth real movie, and she was just so out there. I don't understand. The other performances were fine, and it had nothing to do with that. It was about the actual story. It pulled at my heartstrings a little, but I wanted a little more. It was upsetting a little, but I wanted more. We heard some Beatles songs partially, but I wanted more. Especially a lot of my favorite songs were not played. I'm sure this has to do also with rights and the whole situation. There was one very surprising moment in the movie, and I won't spoil what that was, but that I was legitimately shocked that they did. And I can't wait for you guys to see it so we can talk about it. It's certainly worth seeing, and it will give you a little taste of what it is that you wanted, but not the entire bite, and that was my problem with it. So I would recommend this movie. If you love the Beatles, it will be a good enough time, but go into this with tempered expectations so you're not thinking that this is going to be the Beatles movie you've always been waiting for, because unfortunately for me, it certainly was not. It's got an interesting love story in it, and it's not as typical as you would think, but I don't know, at the end of the day, it just was kind of a B for me. Nothing wrong with a B, but I was ready for this to knock it out of the park. Want to know what you guys think? Make sure you leave your comments below, and also shout out to my patrons. I have the best patrons of all time. Go to patreon.com/Roxy Strier if you want to show support there. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time for Roxy Strier's Bedroom Reviews.